Look at this. All you guys fighting over who was in the stream first. Wow. Thank you all so very much for being here right at the very beginning. I appreciate that level of dedication. Thank you all so very much. How you doing? Oh, don't you love it? Pixelite just got it. It is from Numancia de Soria. I believe they're in the 4th tier of Spanish football. I love, like, it's lilac or fuchsia. I don't know, like, the distinctions in colors, but it's got a cool collar, same color. And it's like a teal, like the sponsor is like a teal. I really need to fix how my camera, like, you guys can't see the whole thing. It's pretty damn neat. I like this. I like this a lot. How you doing, everybody? Sorry it's been away for a while. It's been a busy week. Thank you very much. Philadelphia Eagles, Super Bowl champions. Oh, yes. It's because Pixel was in Pennsylvania is the reason why the Eagles won. That's it. That's it. After each score, the Eagles should put a buck on the Chiefs. I'm sorry you lost so much money. If you had a better home office layout, you buy like 3 or 4 boxes to help fill your background. What do you mean? You mean like like kit boxes? Hey, that's all. I mean, my bedroom isn't that big. That closet's like 8 feet behind me. It was an absolute demolishment. I was telling people this at work and whatnot. My kids, the 2 that still live at home, are not massive sports fans. I convinced them to watch the game with me. They watched the first half. Like, just we were only committed. They were only committed to the first half. Massive point for Everton today. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. I know, Pixel, you got to run because the Nacional match is about to start. The friendly Merseyside derby. No, well, there are a bunch of bowl games, but most of them are college football. So, but my youngest one is likes Kendrick Lamar, so wanted to stick around for the halftime show. But because it was such a dismantling of the Chiefs in the first half, they're like, yeah, I'm going to stick around. I want to see how this ends. Oh, yeah, I'm not worried about the stat padding. Apparently, Patrick Mahomes can't win a Super Bowl whenever Tom Brady is in the building. Which is about the only positive thing I can say about Tom Brady. The way he was calling him Patrick was just annoying me. Calling him Patrick like they're buddies. But the Merseyside derby, holy crap. Everton taking a 1-0 lead on 11 minutes off of a very cheeky set-piece play right up the middle. Virgil van Dijk caught napping. Beto scores. It's 1-0. They do manage to get one back. McAllister with a good header. I'm not making excuses for him, but I know that. So Pickford got caught wrong-footed on that one, and just kind of ended up out of position. So it wasn't the greatest effort for him. I know the commentators were all about he really should have dove for it. I think you're watching the replay. I think he realized he was so far away from it, he was never going to get to it. So McAllister evens things up. They, of course, go up in the 72nd minute, I want to say. Another goal from Mo Salah. Can't fault that effort. Iliman Munyai going out in the first half was a massive blow, because I think that injury may be worse than we can really... Not stomach, that we can bear, that we can handle. But then Tarkowski. I mean, it really was. And I know Van Dijk went afterwards saying that the referee should have blown the whistle earlier. Look, whenever they add time on, it's a minimum of. I think there was enough that was going on in the second half that the 5 minutes itself that they originally announced was not enough, especially because there were some knocks that happened, some fouls in like the 88th, 89th minute. Then, of course, the two Everton players coming together, being down on the ground for a little while, just extended it even more. Long story short is Liverpool could not really clear the ball. Mikolenko pops it up. Irabunum gets his hand on it, flicks it onto the foot of Tarkovsky, who gripped it and ripped it and prayed to the gods of football that it was going to go in. And it did. So we are, and that's all I'm going to say about, well, that's not all I'm going to say. I'm sure that you guys are probably going to talk about the Merseyside derby even more, and I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. A massive point for Everton. It moves them ahead of, now I don't remember. Aston Villa? Was it Aston Villa? Now I got to look at the table. I was looking at this earlier. Yeah, so Everton, West Ham. So it moves them ahead of West Ham on goal difference. And Everton now 10 points clear of the drop. Undefeated in their last four out of 5 under David Moyes. We're not counting the cup. I don't give a crap about the cup. Yeah, I was confusing the claret and blue teams. There are 1 point behind. No, I'm sorry. Even on points, but behind on goal difference. Behind Spurs. 2 points behind Man U. So a win against Palace on Saturday, and Everton could potentially. I mean, they'd have to beat. Well, no, they'd have to beat them by 2. A 2-goal win by Everton, assuming United and Spurs don't win. Everton could be as high as 12th. By dinner time on the East Coast on Saturday. Pretty sweet, huh? Yeah, this tea time matchup, 12:30 Eastern, 5:30 BST start for Everton and Crystal Palace. I believe that one's at Selhurst Park. Yeah, then it got a little crazy at the end. We weren't going to talk about it. We'll talk about that in a minute. We did get a news item that Zymer Batiki is starting to feel a little homesick and wants to go back. He's Norwegian and Kosovan. He has not been in Norway since 2020. 3 years in Turkey, 2 in Greece, 5 seasons at Rio Ave, and now he wants to go back. Fan-frickin-tastic. So we are going to be approaching this off-season the way we've approached all of the others, where we have, let me see, can I get the little bit more even distribution of light here? Maybe. Possibly. It doesn't want to work. We're going to approach it like we have all the others. We can't get another coaching badge from Rio Ave. We got our Continental C license. We have a couple more we have left to go. Some other stops we could potentially want to make. We could stay and play Europa League with a second season with Rio Ave. We have 8 months till FM25 comes out, so we're not really in a rush anymore. I'm not going to go down the FM25 route necessarily tonight, but it is what it is. And or we can try to find ourselves a new job. Or we're going to kind of do both. No. CJ, absolutely not. No. So Arne Slot got a straight red card. Abdoulaye Doucouré and Curtis Jones each picked up a second yellow card in 90 plus 11, I think it was, officially. And, so they will be out for the next respective matches. They each had picked up yellow cards earlier in the match. Both of them were kind of, I don't know. I'm not going to harp on the referee. And so they came very close to calling an offside on a play that wasn't offside. because they were looking at an angle that was just absolutely ridiculous. Beto, I think it was Beto, was played on by, or Irabunum, one of them was played on by Virgil van Dijk and his right knee. And they looked at it from like these weird frickin' angles, and the angles are just not, the angles in the Premier League are just not conducive to making an accurate offside call. That's it. Period. And Everton had a goal called back. Jared Branthwaite thought he had scored the equal. Actually, he thought he had. No, it was the equalizer. Thought he had scored the equalizer, and it ultimately didn't count. That, though, it was Irabunum that was offside in that one. Or Decorah. I forget who was in the more forward position. Another good game for Jack Harrison, I think. He was certainly involved in that goal. Good ball across by Vitaly Mikolenko, coming back from a minor injury. Conference League, you spend half your budget on a goalie. That's, I've done that before. That's a dangerous thing to do, that boy. Started a new save just to give you the option to not always be stuck on your journey. Sparta Rotterdam, only signing players with Dutch primary or second. Oh, that's kind of cool. And for now, you'll take any loans from Dutch teams, regardless of player nationality. So you're for keeping players in the league, and you definitely want to keep players in country. Let's see if Chicane can talk to him. He's happy to help us out. Spent 3/4 of your budget on a goalkeeper when you joined Juve. So, I did want to tell you guys, I am going to be making a return to YouTube. What's up, Dave? How you doing? Are you, is this like hotel you're living in because of your house situation, or are you on a vacation and or work trip? I should watch the last goal again and watch the fans behind the goal. Well, that was the Gladys Street end. So, no, I'm all for restricting. I am all for restricting. So, yeah, we're gonna need some help at left back, I think, if we stay here. Beautiful, scenic Altos, Oklahoma. I have absolutely no idea where that is. I feel like, because I've never heard of it. Now, maybe it's a suburb of OKC or something, and I just don't know. Or maybe a suburb of Enid. Tulsa. There's Tulsa, too. Are there any other cities in Oklahoma? None that I can actually think of off the top of my head. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a place like Altus sounds like... It sounds like you're lucky to even have a hotel. That's all I'm going to say about that. So, going back to YouTube, he says, hour west of Lawton. I don't know where Lawton is. Initial budget's $140,000 in the wages, $1.13 million in the transfer budget. So it looks like the wage budget is going up, I believe. Transfer budget is where it was. So here's what I'm going to be doing, and I need all of your support when it comes out. I'm shooting for a Monday release to start the series. So I have decided to return, because FM24 is continuing and there is no FM25. I'm returning to my YouTube roots in FM24. And we are returning to the Journeyman save that we did to kick off the cycle. Sort of. We are revisiting Nick Bottom, who hopefully you've watched the series by now. It's been like a year since it's ended. He started off at Young Reds in Belgium, moved to Qasim Pasha, almost got fired immediately because none of the team liked him, because he was 2 years into his coaching journey and he was already in the Super League in Turkey. Turned it around, got them to Europe a second place finish in his final full year. They were actually in first place when he ultimately left in January of that year. Best finish they have ever had in their career before he moved to Fulham. Could not save Fulham from relegation, however. And it always stuck in his craw before turning Fulham into a European power. He went to Arsenal. We're not going to talk about his short stint at Arsenal. It was really, really bad. Before going to FC Porto and having a lot more success there. And finally ending up in charge of Paris Saint-Germain, where he won 2 Coupe de France's, he won a Ligue 1, and he ultimately won the UEFA Champions League. So looking for a new challenge, he decided right after the Champions League was over that he was going to resign his position, leave Paris Saint-Germain, and test himself out, challenge himself, if you would. And he decided he was going to take a couple of months off, see where things landed right around Christmas time, and he was going to take over a team facing relegation, sitting in the relegation zone of one of the largest countries in Europe. Not just one, there are many countries that he could pick from, and see if he can save them from relegation. And then lather, rinse, repeat. He wants to become a relegation specialist. Any tips on signing people for $100K to play in Europe? You're newish to spending so little. How about free? Have you tried free? Have you tried loans? If you don't have any money because you've signed a goalkeeper and blew your entire budget, the board have plans to expand the stadium. I'm sorry, what? Loans. See, I'm very used to signing guys for very little money. I actually prefer it. For the main reason, because I can then turn around and sell them for a lot more. From where should you be loaning? Wherever, man. Just you got to find players that you think are going to be suitable for your team. A good place to start is asking your director of football. If you do it far enough out, you have the opportunity to then scout those guys. Squad dynamics, decent. I still want to... Estadio dos Arcos. Wait, we don't want to do that. We want facilities. All right, there are 46,088 all-seater stadium, which honestly kind of sucks. Yeah, look at, Hungarians, Austrians. Might be able to get some young players from... What are some good countries that you could pull from? Portugal. You could potentially go to South America and start looking there. It's always hard to get... It's tough when you're starting out. I understand. I had that same thing starting the new YouTube save, honestly. Because one, you want to make sure it works out. You want to get through it, and you've got earn a mid-table finish. Oh, that works for them. Europa League. Don't embarrass yourselves. Perfect. Thanks, guys. Have a great summer. Yeah, Batiki is... I think we've lost Batiki. And Amon Kari, what is your problem, man? Why are you so unhappy? Do you know what positions are... So what you want to... Here, I'll show you here. A decent, not the squad planner itself, but if you go to squad depth, this is a decent, and you can change whose opinion you're getting it from. But this kind of gives you an idea. So we probably want to, if we're staying here, we want to strengthen striker. We definitely want to strengthen goalkeeper, although Romero did a job for us. He's just kind of okay. He was better than Uchwahamba, who's only 21 years old. Maybe attacking midfielder, because Yakubu is definitely, or the right attack, because Yakubu would be a striker. You maybe take Batiki out of here because he's not really reliable. I mean, we know Tetrawi's a player. We know Kari's a good player. I don't know what his problem is. Why are you unhappy, son? You're still unhappy about this whole Elder Antunes thing? Look at this. Antunes, he made one appearance for AEK. Off of the bench, got a 6.4 rating. Didn't make a single appearance for AEK's B team, and you are pissed off that I sold him from our Portuguese side? Come on, man. He didn't make a single start for us. He was on our B team. Yeah, he had 4 assists in 16 matches. He might be a player someday, but I got 1.4 million we didn't have before, and that helped get us nearly out of the hole. So, man, back up. More strengths than weaknesses, which is good. Injury report, who cares? End of season break. Ooh. Training camp destination. We can stay in Portugal. Ooh, or we can go to Portugal. So Porto, Sierra de I'm just starting to learn Portuguese, by the way. So I've been doing Algarve. What do you mean you shouldn't have... Wait, 100% Algarve or 100% we shouldn't have sold him? So we know we've been talking about, I've been studying German on Duolingo. Doing pretty well, actually. Although there are a couple of guys in my league this week that are... So just to give you an idea, if I can pull it up. This screen loads kind of slowly. Just to give you an idea, I have 5,500 XP. Ja, spreche Deutsch. Ich spreche Deutsch. Ich spreche kleine Deutsch. Actually, it would be Kleindeutsch, wouldn't it? But I've also started learning Portuguese. Much further behind. I know like 7 words in Portuguese. The Portuguese is much more difficult because the accent, I don't know if they're native speakers or if it's AI generated. I know a lot of the characters are AI generated. But in the Portuguese lesson, like some of the accents are so heavy. And there's so many single letter words. There's E and U and A. Figure out your most glaring weaknesses, do some searching your players in range, and sort by players with low interest. That's good. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. You just happen to be next to a native speaker. Thank you. I haven't learned bisschen yet. You also what? few years ago because ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. My accent is terrible, by the way. All right, let's. We should look at jobs. We should look at jobs. Oh, please tell me it doesn't have to. Please tell me that this doesn't have the same filter I have on my other save. Hello? Why is it taking so long for the job security screen to come up? Let's do this. Wait, shouldn't the job... Oh, office staffing. Je parle un peu français. I can semi-read French. All right, let's... All right, let's do this. So lots of vacant... Let's sort it by division here. We have jobs I'd be interested in. See, Parma's getting relegated, right? Should have clicked on Serie A and not... Yeah, Parma's relegated. So that ain't happening. Is Israel got some fight? Oh, Bundesliga, Heidenheim, they're relegated. They're by Heidenheim's relegated, aren't they? Yeah, Heidenheim is out. Moisi. Unfortunately, you pronounce things well enough because your uncle taught French for 45 years that people think you speak more French than you actually do. I'm a little like that. Ipswich is not available. They're relegated as well. Yeah, Boa Vista does not excite me in the least bit. Wait, where? Did I not do Boa Vista's kits? I did new kits for the upcoming season. I guess I missed Boa Vista? That sucks. So any of the top flight jobs that we could go after are not currently available because, I mean, they are available, but they're, teams that have already been relegated. We don't want to do that. Sure, let's move those guys around. Scheiße. That's a German word I already knew. Dude, you're literally on your... This guy's on summer break. The guy is on summer break. He could, theoretically, go home. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I did kits for the entire league. Yet some... Oh, you know what? I think I know what happened. I bet I know what happened. Let me take a look at something. As crazy as you say. Yeah, because I do have kits for Boa Vista. So, documents, Sports Interactive, Football Manager, graphics. What country? Portugal. There they are. So, let's edit the config file where I'm most likely going to find... No, this should be fine. Let me finish talking to Batiki. You're important to us. Oh, Jesus. Fine. Zymer Batiki, I hope we can get some value out of you. It's worth 350 grand. He signed for another year. Nobody wants him. This is fantastic. He's handed in his transfer request. Oh, my God. The thing, like, I have this graphics, pictures, team. The only thing I can think of is I might have I might have mistyped the number. Oh, I absolutely did. 1. Save. That's what I did. I probably have to reload the skin to make that happen. Although I only do have the 2. I forgot to set it up to make a third Boa Vista kit. Sponsored by Aldi this year. Are we short on staff? We are, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Yes, it is. Unless you plan on selling 1 or 2 of those elite ones. I'm hoping that you're playing the ones that aren't starting elsewhere. I should say the ones that are not starting at CAM. Yeah, but it's not going to do you any good if he's not on the field. Unless he's replacing somebody else. Like, you should consider, just spitballing here, you should consider maybe, possibly, moving somebody out of the way if you want this guy to play. You can't just stockpile the good players, because they will be not happy with you. All right, fine. I'll reload. Yeah, don't get greedy, Veggie. You know, it's great that you have all these elite players. Fantastic. This was the issue that I was running into at Hajduk, man. Like, you have so many high-quality players that you just can't find room for them all at the same time. And they're not going to be happy in a backup role. They're going to want to be signed as important players, as star players. And you can't have too many of that type of guy on the team, as much as you want to. Oh, dear sweet Lord. Yo, Pixel, what's going on here? Atletico Nacional trailing 1-0 after 15 minutes. What's going on back there? See, yeah, I totally only made 2, but not bad, not bad. Don't love the black and white stripes, though. Although Boa Vista has been decent, they've been in the top flight since like 2015. So a nice 15-year run as a solid club here in Portugal. See, the other thing we need to think about is, who do we keep? Who do we let go? I mean, having both of these guys is a bit of a luxury, to be perfectly honest with you, since we don't really have ourselves an actual left back, with the exception of Sarria. Miguel Suarez is wanted by Dundee and Vizela. Not a ton of value behind them, though. Like, our big value guys are Eamon Kari, Fabio Ronaldo, who is a left wing back, but we've been playing him as a left wing. 9 goals, 6 assists. He was our top goal scorer, which honestly isn't saying much. 9 goals, although we did spread the wealth around quite a bit. 6 goals. Well, Castro was out on loan, so Batiki with 6, Yakubu with 5, Job with 5, which pretty good. I mean, he was one of our highest. In fact, Job had our highest average rating of the year, and he wasn't even like our guy. Maybe he needs to become our guy. Maybe we make that sacrifice, because Eamon Kari, for all we're paying him $8,000 a week. Sorry, that's not. I mean, it's a lot of money for you and me. I'd love to make $8,000 a week. I'd love to make $8,000 a month, but it's not about me. Maybe Eamon Kari is. Maybe we cash in. We got him on a free, right? Yeah, we did. Got him on a free from PSG. Okay, PSG 2. Never actually played for. No, he played a handful of games for PSG. Baker's dozen on loan to Lorient. So, I mean, that would be a good piece of business if we could turn around Eamon Kari. Honestly, I like him. I like the thought of him. I like the concept of him. Maybe get Job some more playing time. Maybe that will also allow us to move Chicane back to his natural position, and we'll free up some money to be able to afford an actual left back. Now there, my friends, is an idea. So I think we need to take this opportunity while we're in this little bit of a lull. It's still late May. The season hasn't turned. I don't even think we've gotten our season in review yet, because I think the relegation promotion playoff match is still going on. Got me a little surprised nobody said a word about a new YouTube save. Nobody said, hey, that sounds cool. Nobody said, hey, I'm excited. I can't wait to watch it. Makes me sad. Bournemouth looking at Yassine Titraoui. I'm not interested in selling him. I'd like to keep him around if possible. And before I was literally starting to say that I need to do a couple of things, and what do? I go and hit continue. I never said I was perfect, my friends. Let's check out these Boa Vista kits, by the way. Where are they? Where'd you put them? I don't love the checkers. See, you only did the 2 kits too. Yeah, Becoming Big Sam. So, obviously, it stems from bottom to the top. So I'm thinking of Off of the Bottom, possibly as a title. Batiki is excited. We're going to sell him. However, Maybe he needs to work a little harder on finding himself a new club. I mean, I have no illusions that it's got bottoms up. Bottoms up. That's food for thought. Hoping to see some classic 4-4-2 action. You're not going to see classic 4-4-2 action. I promise you that. Although it might have been easier. Do we have a left winger? Okay. Attacking left. Franco Azanalato wants a new contract. He's asking to leave from Aruca. Bit on the pricey side, considering we have absolutely no money right now. Enrique Sa is intriguing. 6'1" center back from Braga. Has made 18 appearances for the big club. With your new save, you're going to force yourself to go 3-5 at the back, and you're trying 3-4-2-1 right now. I love that. I love that. It's been a while since I played a good 3 at the back. Well, I mean, kind of, sort of, technically played one in Croatia. If you really want to kind of, sort of get technical about it. Decent marking, decent tackling, good determination. His work rate's okay, positioning. I mean, all around, he's kind of an okay player, but we do need depth at the position. That was one of the places where I felt we were lacking, because honestly, Willian and Alarcon and really even Anderson weren't playing there. So you're looking at, we really just had the two guys. I think we may need to make a play for Enrique Sa. Unless we think that Gil Matea, although I don't like the fickle personality at Tondela, he's obviously a cheaper option. 6'3". Yes, Sa is just better. I mean, attacking, who really cares? Defensive roles. What do we play? Central defenders, right? Central defender on defend. God, marking, tackling go to Matea. Positioning. Most of the mentals to Sa, although I like the bravery number. Concentration is the same. Jumping reach goes to Matea. Yo, what's up, Benny? How you doing, man? They need to keep it simple. I did not keep it simple, not to start. I kind of was leaning into the strengths of the team to a certain degree. Anyway, you'll see what I mean. Strength goes... I think of as a cheaper, younger option. Oh my God, that was incredible. Michael, you know what? Michael Oliver was, he had his moments all around. Let's just put it that way. I think he was starting to lose the match a little bit in the first half. I think he was a little yellow card happy early on both sides. Yeah, I don't know. It was his first match back since the whole, what was it, Wolves? I forget what match it was that he had his issues. All right, let's make an offer for Matea. Wait, when does his contract end? 2031. Okay. Yes, it was. It absolutely was. All right, he's got a release clause for 325. Sweet. Unbelievable. I could not be happier. I mean, I would have been happier with a win. He could have. But yeah, I'm with Benny. It's like you've got to think of the whole second yellow card. Like, is the second yellow card warranted? Was whatever the infraction was enough to justify sending a player off? And I do agree that the second half was much, he called it much tighter. Yeah, but I mean, he gave like a yellow card at Jesper Lindstrom for, I don't even know what it was for. He gets fouled, goes to ground. Was it for going to ground? Was it for saying something? Like, I don't know why Lindstrom got the yellow that he got. It's like he got fouled, but he picked up the yellow. I don't get it. Devin Evra, yeah, he's homegrown. Whatever. I realize that probably was backwards to you guys, but maybe it wasn't. Whatever. Nope, that looked right. It was backwards to me. Ha ha ha. But was it? But was it worthy of a yellow card? Really? And honestly, you know what? Like, I think the embellishment is stupid. You want to know why I think the embellishment is stupid? Because if you're calling the foul anyway, the foul's the foul. Now, granted, like, I get it. If there's no foul and the guy goes down trying to draw a foul, maybe for diving, kind of like in hockey. But I don't know, man. Luis Ricardo. Yeah, he's slow and bang average. Heitor, a right back. Currently at Ipswich. Does he have a relegation release clause? No, he does not. And he's making 15 grand a week. So there's no way that he would we could afford to pay him. I think it's a dumb reason to give a booking, just in general. Martin Shodashek be available on a free, but he's 15 grand. More interesting is Wisdom Treffers. Kenyan Dutch dual national. He's pacey. He's off the ball. Like, he's fast. He's fast. And he's versatile. And he's probably cheap. But until we can move on from Bitiki and some of these other guys, I think we need to pass on Treffers. Like the idea of Treffers, in theory, but in concept, not so much. Jonathan Baba. I mean, he will be available on a freeze. 22 could still develop maybe a little bit. I don't know. I just do not know. I'm trying to look at guys who are free or relatively cheap. Bogard has a reasonable left foot, so he could play. Now, we are doing that inverted thing, so maybe that's not so bad. Transfer listed by request by Pisa. 600 grand. He's making 7,000 a week now, though. That's a lot of money. Dude, I love 10 points from 12 and 10 from 15, really. But I mean, I'm not complaining because that means that we are 10 points clear. And we are, if we a win against Palace could potentially move Everton up into 12th place on the table. Never sent anybody off in volleyball. Yeah, I mean, I understand that the hesitation. Honestly, like Bogard. Let's see what the agent's asking. Yeah, he just wants way too much money. He just wants way too much money. I can't afford it. I can't afford it. I'm sorry, man. We're gonna wait. Let's put. He's wanted by whom? Dijon, Padova, Sampdoria, Venezia, Vicenza, and Paphos. I don't know if he's gonna last. Oh, he's already on our default short list. Good. Ted Curdown, $6 million for a goalkeeper. Uber Quinones. Currently at Boa Vista. Can play either wing. Decent amount of speed. Good amount of talent. If we compare him with Zymer Batiki, looks kind of favorable. Batiki's probably a better passer. And he did manage 6 goals and 5 assists. He's 26. I mean, Batiki's 32, so getting rid of Batiki isn't really killing me, to be perfectly honest with you. I think we'll be okay. I'm hoping that we'll be okay. Uber Quinones. See if I can get you cheap. Oh, I can get you cheap because you're not going to cost me anything. Approach the sign. Can I sign you as a squad player? All right, 52 and a quarter. I'm okay with that. We are well below our wage budget. And if I need to, I can probably shift money into the transfer budget out of wages if we have to. Yeah, it's going to be hard to drink when that's closed. Yeah, you can't have regrets about that, though. You probably did the right thing by not. 19-year-old Giovanni Strucker. Man, what hair. I must sign him for his hair. He's not very good. Yeah, he's not very good. I can't just sign guys because of their hair. Kleber, 300 grand would probably pry him away from Real. Real what? Just Real. Ooh. Yes, please. Except he's a star player. He may want that here. Oh, breakthrough prospect. Oh my God. 300 grand for this kid. 13 tackling, 15 marking, 17 positioning. He's got leadership, good decision making, decent concentration. I mean, not a ton of pace, but I don't really expect a lot out of my left back as an inverted fullback or inverted wingback. I think inverted fullback. Who cares if he can't really cross? Can work on that. He's got a very strong left foot as well. Scored 2 goals in his career. Again, not really expecting that of him. Does that mean we're bringing in 2 left backs? No. We are not. Well, Uber Quino. No, he's a left wing. Love it. Love this. Joel Vandenberg. He's okay. Saeed Benrahma. Still playing. He's at Sunderland. 33 years old, making 42 grand a week. That's not a bad scouting update. See, now I'm starting to get a little excited about sticking around. Considerable interest in negotiating terms. Breakthrough prospect, fine. 825, you said 750. For 5 years. 800 for 4. Nice. No. You can't have him back. Why would I sign a player that I've done it before, but why would I sign a player and then immediately loan him back for the next season? If I'm signing a player, it's because I want him on my team. Why is it so hard for this game to understand that? And how have we only been streaming for an hour? I feel like it's been a while. 2-2 now, Santa Fe and Atletico. What is going on there? Fascinating. But Atletico Nacional tied at the end of the first half. Gil Matea has signed. Get in, son. He'll be joining us July the 1st. As will everybody else that we are signing at this point or transferring for at this point. You're going to miss Novakovic so much at Venezia. Already signed an end-of-contract deal with someone else. 27 goals, 5 assists. Can you sell him early and get some money? You'd rather keep him around, use his talent. That's how I felt when, during the beta, we were playing as Everton, of course. And that's how I felt about Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He didn't want to re-sign a new contract. And we didn't want to sell him because he was playing so well for us in year 2. It's funny, like, we're talking year 2 is actually this year, like in real life this year. Because I'm like, wait a minute. He was at the end of his contract in year 2, but he's at the end of his contract this year. Totally confused. This promotion relegation playoff, no idea how this is working, but I think Tondela won. Yeah, they did. So Rio Ave Football Club. Our signing of the season was Amon Kari. Ooh, that's right. He's got the 15 million release clause. So if it's ever triggered, beautiful for us. Job, though, I mean, come on, 5 goals, 1 assist in 25 total appearances. What is your good news regarding tickets? Tickets for what? I mean, these other ones, Suarez, haven't really made a determination. Another A+ for Mir Feratovic, who was frankly excellent on our back line. Season tickets for the New England Revolution yesterday. I'm not cheering the New England Revolution. I'm cheering the support of football throughout North America. So thank you very much for your support. Nicholas Vallejo, 2 and 3, not bad. Aluminum and Door. We got him from BSAD. They're pleased with the deal because they think the money was good. They liked Vallejo because we got him for free. Yeah, we did get most everybody for free, with the exception of Diego Romero, the goalkeeper, 170 grand. Santiago Simon, he was a right back for us primarily. One goal, 1 assist. Transfers out. Got 1.1 million for this. We sold him for less than he was worth, they think. Fine. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen you guys get more. Who cares about the loans out? Season results. Oh yeah, watch the Revolution get beaten by my Union. I should say Benny's Union. Benny pays much closer attention to the Union than I do. Aside from this little run here, we had a nice season. 5th place overall, 17 wins, 59 points. Ended up in the Europa League. Not as good for us, frankly. Bounced out in our second match. 2-0 against Rio Vicente, of all teams. Jesus. And the Allianz Cup. Yeah, that one was a little weird. We did get knocked out in the 3rd phase. We beat Vizela. Could not beat Sporting. If we had, we would have gotten through. Biggest win of 5-2 over Braga. Still can't believe that happened. Great 2-2 matchup against Benfica on the road. Very well-deserved point. And the goal of the year came from Job. I would look at it, but made a little less on broadcast revenue than the year before, which surprises me a bit. A bit more on sponsorship, a bit more on prize money, so we made a little bit more money this year than last. No change to our reputation. Tatrawi was our number 1 shirt seller. Fabio Ronaldo, Aziz, Amon Kari, and Shanku Shane, or Shukane, rounding out our top 5. Oh yeah, we played a 4-3. I'm so used to like playing weird tactics, I forgot that we played a run-of-the-mill 4-3-3. This was our best lineup. Awards. Fans Player of the Year was Yassine Tatrawi. Amon Kari, Young Player and Signing of the Season. Job with the Goal of the Season. We knew that. Fabio Ronaldo, top goal scorer, top assister with 9 and 6 respectively. Job with the highest average rating. Most goals by player in the match. 2 from Esteval Pataka. You remember him? Do you remember Pataka? Anyway, also the most goals by player in the league match and the most player of the match awards in a season went to Job with 5. It's like we just turned on the season. 200 matches in charge. We celebrated with a 2-1 victory over Mafra. And there you go. That's the monologue. So hopefully we have as good, if not better, a 29-30 season than we did for this year. Should we check the jobs? Why do I not have... I should bookmark the job center. Ooh, what was that? Oh, because I hit Control D first. All right, let me go back. Control Shift D. No, it's not Control Shift D. It's Control D. Yeah, there we go. All righty then. Who cares about Kosovo, Gibraltar, Serbia, Wales, Ukraine? This isn't even the top flight. La Liga, EA Sports. Ooh, Villarreal is available. Currently, they finished in 10th place. $2 million a week in the wage bill. Sign players under 23 for the first team. I'm all about that. Luxembourg. You get to the depth chart, go to squad planner, and then squad depth at the top. Superb training facilities, okay finances. I like this. You might have to set up your squad planner. Who are you managing, CJ? You should be able to have that. Venezia. Yeah, it should be there. We are applying for the position at Villarreal. Meanwhile, Bundesliga, it's still only Heidenheim. Although Hertha Berlin would be interesting. If they had managed to get themselves promoted, that is. Hanover champions, Dynamo Dresden got promoted into the Bundesliga. Fascinating. Premier League, still just Ipswich. B93 in the Denmark Superliga. They're the 13th ranked league. What's our league rank? There's Lille in Ligue 1. Let's view that job advert. 1.5 million, secure finances, great facilities. Not a lot of expectations. And I have a little kit. I don't think so. I don't think it's a skin thing. We'll apply for the job at Lille. Guignamp is relegated. I don't know, man. Denmark. I think Denmark would be a step down. So if you go into squad planner, squad depth. Wait. You're on FM10? Or are we talking about Ben? Well, Benny's weird. Oh, okay. You're not in FM10. Benny's in FM10, which, again, also weird. All right. Fine. Oh, that is weird. Are you using the default skin? All right, let's load it up and see. I feel weird changing skins in the middle of a save. Wait a minute. I think I know what it might be. Do you have, I want to say, performance analysts? Well, let's see if it's in the default skin for me. It is not. But I mean, you can kind of find it in your best 11. That's disappointing. I that is very disappointing. I've got to get off of this. I'm sorry. Can't help you. You're just going to have to use your good old-fashioned squad planner then, I guess. Sorry, dude. Or download the SAS skin and you'll have it. You can get any version of it. You'll want to get the most recent version, which was March 0.2, I believe. You can download it right there from MediaFire. Then just put it in your skins folder and it'll be there to choose in your preferences. Another reason to use the SAS skin, and another thing I hope that maybe will be incorporated in FM25 if we're not getting skins, because I kind of like that. Not commenting on it. Best thing you can do is not comment on jobs that you've applied for when you have a job. Best advice I can give. All right, I kind of need to, I need to go potty. And I'm going to be honest with you, not 100% sure how long I'm going to be. So, hang tight, everybody. Yes, I just admitted that on a VOD that will be on YouTube forever. Thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, no, I get it. Yakubu wants a more ambitious club. You know what, man? We will deal with that later. Hang tight. We'll be back. Well, I sincerely hope that's over with for the night. Aziz Kubu wants to move to a bigger club. He wants a new challenge and a more ambitious club. You know what? Aziz, you were great when you played, but you only made 16 appearances for us all year long, and an extra 2 in the cup. Fine, the Allianz Cup. Yeah, the skin is going to it takes a little bit of getting used to, because you can get so much more information on the screen, but ultimately it makes me so happy. It really does. Between this one and I used the Tato skin for a while, that was pretty good. We can make some money on him. He has been, even though he's not officially injury prone, he was injury prone this year. So at 28-29, back strain kept him out 3 weeks, out 4 months with a damaged Achilles, and then he came back and twisted his ankle. Yep. The shirt I am wearing is from Numancia de Soria in the 4th tier of Spain. Although I think it's a throwback, because I don't know, maybe this is still the patch of the lower tiers, but yeah, Aziz, I think I can accommodate you, man. Let's discuss the issue. Yeah, the brand is Area. What is player IQ? That you should be able to like hover over it and it'll tell you what the different dots are. Try to find your new club as soon as possible. Are there takers for Yakubu? Maybe Fortuna Sittard. We'll see. He has officially handed in his transfer request. More playing time for Alouane Andor. Absolutely. That's the other thing. Like, just the look of it. The only thing, so I'm gonna quickly switch my skin over to Tato to show you what I'm talking about. The only thing that I don't love about the skin is the typeface. And I asked Saz about it, and he said there is a way to change it. However, it might screw up spacing on certain things. So the font that is used, the typeface used, is most conducive for the way Saz set up the skin. It's a little bit of a shame he's not here tonight. It's not that I hate it. It's not that I hate it at all, but when you see the one on the Tato skin, like, this is just so clean to me. This is just so damn clean. I mean, obviously things are different, and I like it too, and we can continue with it for right now. It is just very interesting to me. Delani Munyai getting better, man. Fairly good reputation. I don't mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our 5th team already. Yeah, but I just love the look of this. It's just so easy to read things. Again, I'm not upset. Uber Quinones is coming in. Paid 28 grand for him. I like him. Should be a superb signing. Now, I wonder if this skin has that same feature. So let's take a look at that, shall we? Is it hot in the city? I haven't looked. What was the last song? Yeah, it was Hot in the City by Billy Idol. Sorry, I wasn't really listening. Does Mohamed Job deserve an international call-up? Yeah. I love me Mohamed Job. The only problem I have with, not problem, but the one difference between SAS and this one are the bookmarks. And no, Tato does not have, that is a SAS exclusive. A SAS skin exclusive. Diego we only have him as a backup. Yeah, Control D will bookmark, and it'll place them right here on the bottom. You may have when we were using the other skin, you might have noticed that. I'm going to keep rolling with this one for a little bit. Diego Romero, I believe he is. Yes, he is. He is Peruvian. He is a real player. You reached that new level of that. Wait, you think you know him personally? How nice. Wait, what's your club in real life? Universitario? That's who he's been with, so it's got to be Universitario. Banfield. Oh, maybe he did. Maybe he made the move since this game came out a year and a half ago. It is weird to think how long this game has actually been out. Sorry, lady friend. Alarcon back in training. Love it. Yeah, I mean, he was serviceable for us. We'll just leave it at that. He was good, not great. I don't recommend lying. I've had issues in the past where I mean, even I've taken over a club and there was a guy on loan that was there before I even got there, and I had no idea that he was promised to play as a striker. João Santos. I mean, great dribbling, good accelerate, good pace and accelerate. He's only 5'6" though, and we don't play with AMC. So maybe it might be a good idea to get him some playing time elsewhere. Where does he fall in my depth chart? Do I even have my depth chart? I don't really need his career stats. No, don't have any plans. Here, I don't need overall physical condition. Not overall report. Analysis? No. Attribute analysis? No. Although I like that. Comparison. That's what we want. Yeah, so he's kind of a ways down right now. I think I'm okay with loaning him out. I would like to get something for him. Like, take him off my wage bill, please. And thank you. Come on, man. All right, fine. I'll accept the 60%. Yeah, I like the little ticket. And the instant result button. I mean, I don't use it often anymore. I used it a ton when we were doing the Build a Nation in Croatia because I had to. I couldn't play out all those matches, man. Like, you can only play Rudesh so many times in your life. You know what I'm saying? CJ, I'm glad you found the new lease. Now, there are certain aspects of it, like the squad planner screen, for example. Yes, in the SAS skin, you can do, have that squad depth that you were missing on the other screen, which is super cool. But it, for the most part, still kind of sort of looked like the default skin. Esteban Valencia, Chilean, available for free. Kind of would potentially... I don't know, man. You're still using FM23. I mean, I would give it a chance. There are certain... I don't think that they're... Me personally, and I could be wrong, I could be overlooking something. For me personally, I don't think that there is anything broken in FM24 that wasn't already broken in FM23. Being able to ask the agents... and like the transfers are frankly easier. Maybe the scouting worked a little better. I don't really remember, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, but I think I was back looking at some of the content I made in FM23 on YouTube, and I think the physics of the game, like the match engine, watching the match engine, are more appealing in FM24. I think there's a slightly more realism. I think the number of differences aren't so much that it's going to feel like a totally alien game to you. That being said, Veggie, do as you will. Do what you're comfortable with, man. Morense wants him. Konyaspor wants him. No major injuries recently. Below average. Like above average in general performance, below average in midfield creativity. Lots of blocks, lots of clearances, though. As a midfielder, I mean, could go there. He could go there. He could even play potentially on the wing. I mean, it's Vallejo's job to lose. I'm gonna put him on the back burner for right now. Add him to the short list, but not really a priority. All right, Figueroa. No, I mean, that jumping reach, man. I don't really care as much about the heading ability. And we do have Kaká. I do also find, like, this skin, it's very easy to kind of move from guys. Hey, what's up, Rebel? I loved my Birds winning. I got to watch it with my kids, and that made me very happy. Freitas and Naheem Muhammad. Luan Freitas. He's outside of my scouting scope. He's Brazilian. Did we? I think that. Oh, he was suggested to us. He was suggested to us by our Doff. Rio Ave players' contract set to expire. Yeah, none of this really. Honestly, none of these guys. I don't think losing any of these guys would be the worst thing in the world. I mean, he's okay. Paulo Ferreira. Carlos Almeida. He's slow, man. I mean, might make a decent target forward, but none of these guys. The only one who has potential, I think, is João Costa. And he's kind of mid. Let's see if my Doff can keep him around. Everybody else can just go to hell. Yeah, Mahomes looked bad. I'm gonna. I gotta tell you, I'm not by any stretch of the imagination saying that Mahomes is a bad player. But he had a very, very bad game. He did not look sharp in any way, shape, or form. Wait, who are those guys? Mikhail Bonifacio. All right. I see you, Mikhail. 18 years old. Capped at the U19 level now. Currently out on loan. At, where is this? Torrense. All right. He's got time. Kiko Morante. Who are you? 18 years old. Capped at the U19 level. On loan at Montalegre. All right, you're not as good. But I don't know. You got time. Trying to put your biases aside. I mean, the Eagles' defense. The Eagles made Mahomes look bad. The Eagles forced Mahomes to have a bad game. And when he had guys wide open, I'm not counting the garbage touchdown, the home run throw from late in the game. When he had guys wide open, they were wide open for a reason, and that's because a foul had been committed. Well, they were probably flying. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Recruitment meeting, I'm going to politely decline. I am trying to get used to this skin again. Trying to compare the Eagles' defense to the Legion of Boom. I would compare them probably to the 85 Bears. Yeah, I mean, usually Mahomes can do that stuff. He just could not. Are we set to lose Bonifacio? Oh, we took out a 3.7 million euro bank loan. Okay. I mean, we're doing good with the whole job thing. Valladolid is relegated. We really haven't seen any changes. Guys. I realize that the Eredivisie is probably... Actually, they're not a step backward, are they? The Eredivisie is actually ahead of Liga Portugal on the list. Now, we would have to do the same type of job that we did here at Rio Ave, but we cannot we cannot let the FC Groningen job pass us by. I mean, the finances aren't great. The wage bill is better than what we've got now. I realize it is somewhat of a lateral move. Remember, we have other stops that we need to, or not need to make, but there are other stops to make. But friend of the channel is a huge FC Groningen fan. And I say we've got to take the shot. I say we have to take the shot. So we're going to apply for the FC Groningen job. Got to do it. I've never actually managed in the Eredivisie. I've never managed in the Netherlands, honestly. I mean, like a Serie B job, that's a step back. Definitely a step back. League On, the Lille job is still out there. Nobody's filled the Ipswich job yet. Jupiler Pro League, Anderlecht, Standard, Liège, both looking for managers. I mean, that's like a little bit of a step down. But I've never been in the top flight of Belgium. That might be cool. Obviously, Bundesliga would be fantastic, but Heidenheim is getting relegated. Still toying with the idea of Denmark. But I think we've got to at least look at these jobs. Yeah, see, this one's similar to where we are now. Standard Liège. But I'll go for it. We have some bad memories of Denmark. Where we also did awful. Royal Sport Club Anderlecht. Yeah, fart memory. Exactly. See, now this is more what I'm talking about. Groningen, Standard, and Anderlecht as well. I mean, because it fulfills our, like, those are places we can definitely, I'm sure we could get a coaching badge at. Get our Continental B, be one step closer. Now we are pretty much working in a place for a single year. And it's okay. I'm fine. Why do the players on your team have white stars for CA? Because they're not good. All right, Clay Bear, the 20-year-old, signing for us $300,000. That's going to be a freaking bargain, man. That to me is an absolute bargain, and I'm here for it. Yo, David, I appreciate it. Go Eagles, fly Eagles, fly. Thank you for checking in and hanging out on the YouTube tonight. Final reminder to vote for the Trainador de Año. Oh, that's Coach of the... See, this is... It should be us. It should be us. So we'll vote for the Portimonense guy. Or do we not vote for anybody? I hate that we can't vote for ourselves. I have to vote for it. Fine. Now, I'm just giving free points away to the competition. I don't even know who these guys are. RPL. Why do I care about the Russian Premier League? Great googly moogly. Ooh, wait. Things have... Oh, wait. That's just scouting budget. We avoided a tax hit. Good. New scouting budget. Oh, sponsorship up. Broadcast revenue up. Everything seems to be up. Was that up or down? $158,000, which means we can scout more than Portugal. Guys, we can scout Western Europe. And I am all for it. I am all for it. Thank you very much. Do all the scouting with the Rio Ave budget and take the knowledge to a new club. Nah. I mean, I've got my short list. I got my short list of guys that I like. Although, my short list is based on the needs of Portugal. The needs of my team in Portugal. Ooh, Rafael Castro has helped Paz de la Casa. Paz de la Casa, because the S is more of a Z. Yeah, dude's mediocre. Dude is mediocre, but he had an assist in 4 appearances in the Europa Conference League. Good for him. And Jean Costa has signed a new contract. 2 young players with long-term injuries. Yeah, that's the rough part of the game. Don't really know what to tell you about that. It can happen. It does happen. It's happened to me. Anything new? Bovista Santa Clara is gone. Don't really care about them. Standard Anderlecht. I'm just checking to see if there's anything. Slaven Belupo? Yeah, I don't think so. What's the B94 job look like? Yeah, I think that this would be a step back. I hate to say it, like a massive step back. Like my player budget being cut in a third. No, Guignamp is relegated. Yeah, they are. Oh, Brest going down as well. Meanwhile, Troyes finished 14th and is going to be in the Europa League. They must have won the Coupe de France. How did PSG not win the Coupe de France? That's insane. I mean, who am I to question it? Weirder things have happened. Most definitely weirder things have happened. Yes, I'm hoping to launch the new YouTube save on Monday. Hopefully that means I can get enough work done on it. Translation, I think the biggest part of it is going to be making the thumbnails. Are you the one that pays young players slightly more than they want in order to lock them in on a 4-year deal? I've found that the longer the deal, sometimes the less you can pay them. Fortuna is still interested in Yakubu, Batiki. Agent may have been drumming up some sort. Oh, 325,000. Are you freaking kidding me? Well, I mean, we knew we weren't going to get much for him. Here's the thing. He wants to go home, maybe Kazakhstan, but he's not going back to Norway. Probably signing different kinds of... If they insist on the 1-year deal, they really don't want to sign with you. Or they don't think that your team is going to be good for their development. So you need to work on that. Now, if they want a 1-year deal and you're able to convince them into a 4-year deal, then I guess that's good. 2 potential transfers here. 2 offers for Batiki, both for $325,000. One from Neftsi, the other from Astana. I don't love his lack of value, man. I just don't. But you know what? If he wants to go, man, then frankly, just get out. Wait, what other? I accepted them both. I mean, do you try to just go for the 4 years at 35? Because it works really well with staff members. Say a guy wants $2,000 for 3 years, you can probably offer him $1,500 for 4, and he'll be happy. All right, I'm losing focus on what I'm doing. Clauses. No. Clauses. We have clauses we can sell. Haidar Altunes, we're obviously owed the installments. 40% of the profit made on the next transfer. They're already willing to offer us $823,000. I think we might be able to hold on off on that one. Fabio Ferreira. I mean, what's he worth now? $100K to $1 million. Do we believe it? They're offering us 81.48. We'll see if that goes up. And Karzaladze, has he made an international appearance? He does have 4 caps for Georgia. Why does it keep defaulting? $10,000? $10,000? Come on board, you can charge. Probably. All right, now let's offer him via transfer room for $500,000. Let's see if one of those other teams is willing to come up. No offers for Batiki. How are these guys looking? Rafael Orrego. I mean, his technicals and mentals aren't great, but dude is fast. I can play both sides. I don't like the personality, though. Creso, a bit slower, kind of more a spine of the. He's not bad. He's 29 though. I don't think that's worth it. It's already June. I say it's already June. We've literally, I think we've played 3 weeks in the last 2+ hours. We've made it through a whole 3 weeks. Some staff members have signed new deals. See, I'm looking at the contract, and it's not showing the contract. That is a disadvantage. Our goalkeeping coach. Can we do better? Maybe. I actually kind of like this guy. He's Brazilian, so he speaks the language. Free agent. Four years at $1,300 a week. Sold. Considering that is what we were probably asking for, or what he was asking for to be a U19s coach, I'll take it. All right, coach, now let's go with a preferred formation. Make it a little easier on ourselves. Not a lot of well-rounded guys. Omar Valente is a good attacking coach. Not super motivating, though, but like he really is the best of the best. Good mentals, good technical, good tactical coaching. Well, we're going to add Omar Valente. Again, as a regular coach. 3 years at $525 a week. Love it. What about the defensive coach? Ooh, we got some good defensive coaching here. This one, actually, Matt Taylor's pretty well-rounded. Let's get him in as well. We had 2 coaching vacancies. Might as well fill them. $52,000 a year for 4 years. I love it. I love the Belgian waffle. Belgian waffle makes me happy. I like that nickname. Does he have it on his kit? Did you officially nickname him the Belgian waffle, or is that just what you're calling him? Amongst your friends. Kiko Morante picking up a goal for the U19s. Nice. His profile and everything says it. That's gorgeous. That's beautiful. I think if you just click on... So here's the thing. I don't know if you want to. You might want to. If you just click on the kit, I think it'll change it. Eight finish. That's why I think finishing is a myth. You heard it here first. Well, not really. We've been told that finishing is a myth. We're just regurgitating what we've heard. Should we see if there are any, now that the weekend has come and gone, should we see if there are any new jobs for us? Maybe. Possibly. Nothing in Serie A. Still Aris in the Greek league, but I don't think we want to go back to the Greek. Still Heidenheim. Lille, Guignon, Ipswich. Nothing's changed. B93. Anderlecht Standard. We've applied. Eredivisie, Groningen, we have applied. Heard nothing. Villarreal, we have heard nothing. Valladolid, we are going to ignore. Never managed in Switzerland. But I think that would be a step back. Oh yeah, I love to make the sub button. And it automatically pauses the game behind you. Love the make a sub button. I mean, you can't make tactical changes that way. I mean, you can move guys around. New intermediary suggestion, Matteo Tanglongo. Not bad as a defensive option, honestly. 25 years old. Argentina, Italy, and Portugal. He's asking to leave because he wants a new contract. Oh, that value, though, man. He's at Boa Vista. That value is just way too much. We got our goalkeeping coach. I have to remember when I sign the other two coaches that I'm going to need to release the goalkeeping coach who is no longer going to be working for us. Omar Valente, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm hoping that we'll have it'll be an easy option. 2.4 million for Yakubu. Yep. Yakubu is about to go. If he signs, he's got to sign with Guignon. If he signs with Guignon, he is going to a Ligue 2 side. And I hope he realizes that. Is 113 goals in 32 matches as a squad good? Yes. I think so. I would say so. I would kill for 113 goals because that's what? 4 a match almost? It's like 3.7 per match. I'm not doing them. I'll do the math. $3.53. So it's more than 3.5 goals per match. Yeah, that's pretty good. Le Mans have put in an offer for goalkeeper Daniel Klein that I know really nothing about. His one-on-one suck, so have at him. Carlos Neto, loan approach from Valenciennes. I mean, I'm not like dying for the money here. But if I'm going to loan him out, $2.4 million for a 31-year-old striker that doesn't want to be here. Go have fun in Ligue 2. What a piece. See, this is what kills me. Christophe Lolichon is the one that's leaving, right? Yes. Christophe Lolichon, bye-bye. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. I would not be shocked, and I'm going to actually look at this as soon as the processing finishes. I would not be shocked if Guignon had a higher reputation than we did, and he thinks that going there is a better... See, this is one of the things that's broken with FM and has been for a while, so it's no... Veggie, it was broken in FM23, it's still broken in FM24. I'm sure it was broken way back in FM15, but I would not be surprised if Guignon has a higher reputation than we do. Not facilities, general. All right, it's okay, it's the same. But we have a player who is opting to go from a team in Europe to a team that has just been relegated from Ligue 1. Like, there they are, relegated. 13 points. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Ooh, you found a pairing for the Belgian waffle. Well, you might need to free up some money. Find a way, man. If you can make the Belgian waffle even better. I mean, 1/15th, is that really terrible? That's less than double your average. Depending on how many players you have, that is. Alarcon, work on your ball control. Yakubu, I don't care. Go away. Look at these guys aren't even happy, and I've got offers in on both. They're negotiating contracts with new teams as we speak, and they're still unhappy with me. Meanwhile, we have not yet gotten an interview with any of the teams that we have applied to, and that doesn't make me happy. Although, statistically, we will get 2 interviews out of that group. Oh, 17, yeah. 17 years old? No. Just keep going with him. We did not get the job at Lille. They opted against shortlisting us due to the strength of the other candidates. They feel we would have been a good fit for the club's somewhat scaled back vision of the future. Okay. Well, thank you very much. All right, Batiki is signing for Neftchi. So he is off to Azerbaijan. I'm going to put some closer to Kosovo. Whatever, dude. You were homesick. You wanted to leave. You're being a little bitch. Just go. Just get out. Got an optional future fee of... Even if you don't, you've got them for this year. I just focus on the year in front of me. We have money in the bank, guys. We have money in the bank. Let's see if they'll give us a greater percentage of the transfer revenue. I mean, they're generally happy with us. Still expanding the stadium, which I don't quite... I mean, I get. Wait a minute. Wait, whoa. Oh, whoa. Okay, so, little wrinkle in... I didn't see this in the last one. So... They're expanding the Estadio dos Arcos. They expect that to be completed in March of next year. It will have a capacity of 75,29. Meanwhile, we are going to be playing at the Estadio do Trofense in Trofa. Not our club, poor stadium condition, but we are going to be in, we're in a totally different stadium. Totally different stadium for next year. For most of next year. Fascinating. I'm assuming that you are on track to make it into Serie B. Disappointed. He wanted to go. Release clause could see Kari leave Rio Ave. Honestly, man, I like him. I like him a lot. I want him to stay, but if I can get 15 mil for him, give me the 15 mil. I brought him in on a free. Even if I sell him in January, if I can get that release clause, if I can get even close to that release clause, that's the kind of business. That's the kind of business I want to be doing. CJ, what... You had like 4 million in your transfer budget this year. I just can't picture you having 15 million though in Serie B. This guy's jumping reach and strength are insane. He's got 39 caps for Niger. 27 years old. Available on a free transfer. Doesn't like the big matches. Oh, then you're golden. You are absolutely golden. I don't think I can pass this guy up. Do I want him to be faster? Absolutely. He's wanted by everyone and their grandmother. And he's going to go to Neftchi? I don't think so. What does he want? Oh, there's the rub. He wants the wages. Given the occasional opportunity to come on in and, you know what? Let's go impact sub. Yeah, I knew he was going to want the money. Let's go 5 years and pump up this clean sheet bonus. He took it. I mean, it's still a lot of money. 7.75 would make him our 4th highest paid player with along with Nobrega. But honestly, I like Amir Feratovic. Do not get me wrong. And maybe Feratovic is, you know what? They're very similar players. They're very similar. But Mussi is more physical. What song's playing here? Oh, yeah. Human League, fantastic. I just needed to keep the headphones off. I had a long meeting last night, which is a big reason why I didn't stream last night. And I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow night. My original intention was to do so, but I've got something that I need to do. Friday, Saturday, I also will not be on. I know it's very skimpy this week. For that, I apologize. Hopefully, we'll be back Sunday night. But I also have, dude, you're on a roll, man. I also have, obviously, the new YouTube series that I'm putting together that I need to work on. So I've got to focus on that as well. But the idea is going to be I will be back streaming Sunday night and rather trying to get a bit more regular. We've dropped 3 spaces in the European club rankings. How? How? We were almost relegated. We were almost relegated from the league 2 years ago. We took over and we took them to Europe. And you know what? I want to... History. Competitions. 5th place. So, have we ever won? We've won the second league. We have never won this league. As far as I can tell, we've never gotten above 5th. We were in 16th. We would yo-yo between mid-table and almost relegated. We're back up in 5th. Really? This is the... Dude, it's just random, like, 70s, 80s, 90s music. It's random Spotify. It's actually... I don't even know if it was a new playlist. I think it was just the one that was playing last time I streamed. It is good to hear the music, though. It makes me feel good. Homegrown players for the Europa League. Nobrega trained in Nation. Ronaldo trained at club. Ushwahamba trained at club. That's going to be helpful. João Costa. I knew we kept him around for a reason. Anderson trained at... We should be okay. I think we may actually be okay. For Europa League. Which, based on our job search, probably going to be what's happening for us. Third, League Path, third qualifying round of the Europa League. Oh, that's crap, but whatever. It does make you want to make sure that your tactic is set. Now I was getting to the point where I was using it for all league matches, unless it was like a big derby that we wanted to watch on stream. I didn't use it for Europe. Maybe if we were like already qualified through for like the final game of a league phase match. Job center. Lots of jobs in Kosovo. Now that Villarreal still available. Groningen still available. I mean, do we apply for... All right, it looks like they filled that one, so... Lots of Serie D. Serie D. Still Heidenheim. Guignon, Lille. Lille, we know that we didn't get the job. Ipswich in the Prem. Nobody coming up from... I mean, I would take, like, if somebody was coming up from the championship, I would consider it. Don't want to go to Bulgaria right now. Anderlecht Standard, still there. Not interested in either Santa Clara. Well, Santa Clara is relegated. I'm not interested in the Boa Vista job. And CONCACAF qualifying site. We could get a international job somewhere in the islands. You know what? Just for shits and giggles. just for shits and giggles, we're applying for these international jobs. St. Lucia, Puerto Rico, Dominica, Barbados, Aruba, Namibia, Malawi, Madagascar, and Burundi. We've already applied for that one. We're going for the World Cup qualifiers. Because why the frick not? We have 8 months between now and FM20 whatever potentially coming out. We still don't know if it's coming out when it was going to normally come out in November. So we might as well just do whatever the hell we want. It's my save, and I can apply if I want to. And besides, you can take an international job and they don't really, your home club doesn't really care. Oh, you asshole. Oh my God, are you freaking kidding me, Aziz? You promised to sell me, so you better accept this offer. I accept the offer, and he turns them down. What a piece of garbage. Now we're back to no interest in him. Unbelievable. I should just release him on a free. If I didn't think I could get a couple... looks like we have our pick of international jobs. So, gee, how do we make this decision? So Burundi wants us at $325 a week. Madagascar, 600. $350 for Malawi. $750 for Namibia. That's what I'm thinking too. $650 for Aruba. $1,700 for Barbados. $1,700 for Barbados. $500 for Dominica. Ooh, Puerto Rico coming in at $2,100. $975 for St. Lucia. Bahamas at $900, and Comoros. Come on, Comoros. Puerto Rico or Barbados. They beat Bonaire in a friendly. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. So right now, Barbados is 173rd in the world. I didn't need to look at that. It's literally right there. Puerto Rico, 156th. A little bit better. So St. Martin and Aruba they beat, and they drew Bermuda. Do we have an upcoming schedule for them? We do not. What did I just do? Take me back. Puerto Rico. Let's look at this senior squad. That's not what I wanted. I want the other one. I want the first Cello General. That's much better. It looks like no. It looks like the entire team is currently made up of Puerto Ricanos. Puerto Ricanos. It's a men's team. Oh, dual nationalities though with the USA. But I don't see any like straight Americans. I don't see any guys who are just American. But it doesn't seem like they're guaranteed. Like, so Zemi Folch is just Puerto Rican, Sebastian Diaz just Puerto Rican, Leandro Antonetti, Puerto Riqueño and Spanish. I mean, lots are dual nationals with Americans. I don't know. Barbados would be cool. But I think we have a better chance of success with Puerto Rico. Board will not be judging the team's performance. Same thing with Barbados. It's tough, man. I'm going to take Puerto Rico. The Puerto Rican Football Association have named Rio Ave boss Tulani Munyai as the new national coach. Set to divide his time between the club and country, it remains to be seen whether a conflict of interest will emerge or whether he will cope with the additional pressures. Munyai lifted the Ethniki Trios Omilos with Diagras in 2026. All right, so we're right behind Ethiopia and Grenada, ahead of Yemen and the Faroe Islands. We did move up 5 spots. Highest world ranking ever was 97th. Most capped player is Wilfredo Rivera. The all-time leading goal scorer is Alec Diaz. Sixto Escobar seats 12,000 people. Looks like they're on a 4-2-3-1. Okay. Press conference, sure. Welcome to the Puerto Rico setup. Thank you very much. We have an assistant manager, a goalkeeping coach, and a fitness coach. All right, we'll delegate our media. No, you know what? Let's do that and that. How about that? No. There's literally no scouting for. I don't think you can, yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. Well, we got ourselves a job. Not the one that we expected. Oh, man. Love it, though. Thank you, everyone who's tuning in right now on the YouTube side. I appreciate you guys showing the support. If you have not already, please, hit the like button on the video. That'd be great. Also, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you a dime. No skin off of your back at all. All it does is support the channel and helps us to grow. So thank you very much. Nuno Campos has taken the Boa Vista job. Duarte, so that both Portuguese jobs have been taken. Duarte was sacked as the manager of Mafra. And, he was at Desportiva Chaves, which I think is in the lower division, right? Yeah, they're in the Liga Dos. So, yes, thank you very much. If you are watching on Twitch, also thank you very much. I don't want you to feel neglected in any way, shape, or form. Just the audience on Twitch is a little more established. So I appreciate you guys being here each and every night. Did Benny go to bed? I haven't heard from Benny in a while. We're just beginning to grow on YouTube, so I appreciate the support. I'm getting there. The number of concurrent viewers right now is higher than normal for me. So thank you very much. The Mr. Cellophane reference is from the musical Chicago. Oh, CJ, I love the dual watch. Appreciate that very, very much. Hopefully we don't have to do anything with Puerto Rico for a while. I don't want to forget that we're managing Puerto Rico, but let's bet in with the new Rio Ave season first. I'm guessing, so third qualifying round, probably sometime, maybe beginning of August. Do we want, why do we have these friendlies? Where, I forgot about the League Cup too. That League Cup, the Allianz Cup is just so stupid. Oh, this is from last year. Do we want to play a friendly against our U19s? No, we weren't offered the Netherlands job. Well, the Netherlands job wasn't open. We still aren't sure. No, we are still, like, all the jobs we applied for still exist. Hopefully either one comes through. No, so that's still out there. As far as I know, it's still out there. Let's filter out the international jobs now that we actually have one. We don't need to see them anymore. Ooh. What happened to Antwerp's manager? He left the role. He's been with it the entire save. Mark von Brommel left the role. Where did he go? He got the job at Lille. Okay. I mean, honestly, the wage bill is not really what I expected for Antwerp. I mean, we've got the Antwerp. We have an Antwerp scarf on the wall behind me. You can't really see it because my head is blocking it, but it's there. So let's apply for the Antwerp job. See if there's anything. Still just the one Denmark. Not interested in Slaven Belupo. Hertha Berlin is the only. I mean, I do so like the idea of Germany, but I don't want to take a step back. Not if we don't have to. You hear what I'm saying? You get what I'm laying down. New job available in the Eredivisie at Heracles. I don't like that you can't view the job advert from anywhere else. Wage. I mean, we can certainly play entertaining football. We'll apply. We'll see. I mean, while we're going for jobs in the Netherlands, Chavez obviously looking for someone because they just lost their head coach. Poland. Do we want to do? We don't want to do Poland. And Villarreal still out there. We've still applied for it. If you win out this season, you get 100 points. I wouldn't count on that. Winning out is so very difficult. Now, we are staying mum on all of these jobs we're being offered. Yeah, like our schedule hasn't even ticked over yet. Although we can... so we've got our training camp. Multiple friendly matches. Let's do Monday, Thursday, and then Rio Ave. We'll deal with the B team. Don't want to go larger. Let's go small. Laurel should make us some money. Can we make money on the very smalls? I love there are no nearby teams. I also, I mean, look at this. We're making the same amount. We might as well. We might as well just go full cream puff. Although that's a little expensive. We can do better. Cachet. There we go. There we go. This 1 week could be great for Venezia fans. You can get the double done that. Wow. That's beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. All right. Friendly invitations have been accepted. Wait, did they just release our schedule? Or is this... Yeah, this is again. That's last year. Never mind. Neto is moving to Valenciennes on loan. Don't know anything about this guy. Sure, bye. All right, we are meeting the media in Puerto Rico. Let's bang out this Puerto Rican press conference. Only 4 members of the press, so hopefully this goes pretty quickly. A lot of pressure on national managers to hit the ground running. Are you confident you'll be able to get off to a good start? Yes. Yes, that is my answer. Pressures of managing at international level are... The pressures of managing at international level, shouldn't it be the international level, are enormous. This is reflected by the huge media interest that surrounds both team and manager. A lot of pressure to handle. Wouldn't have taken the job if I didn't think so. I consider this might already be a hectic schedule, a lot of hard work. I don't shy away from it. Many people believe a South African manager could never be as effective at managing Puerto Rico as a native resident. That's racist, dude. That is 100% racist. I believe the right person can be of any nationality. I might have to storm out of this press conference. Have I had a chance to think about tactics, developing an approach? Do you not think there's a risk of things going wrong if the players of Puerto Rico don't fit into your preferred setup? I should have given the wait and see answer. Portugal or Puerto Rico multiple times a year is going to be great. I'm looking forward to it, man. Nicolas Cardona is widely regarded to be the key to any future success. Okay. Dude is beyond mid, but whatever. Do you intend to build... I'm not going to discuss that at this early stage. Suggest that you'll be selecting your squads based on player reputation and performance. What are my thoughts on that? I'll select those who deserve to play. Some of these questions, man, like these guys are vicious. Be looking to make a change at captain. Not discussing that this time. I don't even know who's my captain. The dude is behind. I know, and that's the sad part. I need to refocus my interpretation of what makes a good player. In the modern era, players are put under great pressure by the sheer number of matches they play for the clubs. We're looking to develop a positive relationship with other managers in order to find ways to prevent players burning out when on international duty. That's something I'll discuss in private with my staff. But basically, guys, go to hell. You all can go to hell. Well, let me say, like, he was like, I would not play him at Rio Ave. If he does the job I need him to, and I'm sorry for the buffering and stuttering. If he does the job I need him to, then he does the job I need him to. Is he going to be one of my center backs? I don't know. I think he's more of a right back kind of guy, or a left back kind of guy. I'm not sidist. By the way, I know David is just lurking. He was excited when we got up to 208 subs. We were at 200. Wait, I've got to register guys for a competition I don't even know if I'm in yet? Why would I have to do this now? All right, so João Correa's left off. Whatever, dude. At least I can have a full squad of 25 based on that. So, what was I saying? You can tell your meds are wearing off when. Yeah, we're in the third round. We're in the third qualifying round, not the second. Why would we need to register a team for the second qualifying round? I don't know. I can't believe we haven't even been contacted. Like, we're not even getting an interview right now for any of these jobs. Even the ones that are beneath us, the lateral moves. Do they not see the job we have done with Rio Ave? Apparently not. Oh, I remember what I was saying. He was excited when we hit 208. Last time I checked, we were at 227 subs on the YouTube channel. Make that 228. Now, the other thing is, so I've got the YouTube Studio app, and this is me bitching a little bit about YouTube right now. 2 days ago, maybe it was 3 days ago, my FM is canceled video that I put out last week. You probably are. I can only see the people who sub who have made their subscriptions public. So if you haven't made your subscription public, then no, I can't confirm that. So my FM25 is canceled video a few days ago had 115 views with an average view duration of 4 minutes and 58 seconds. Which, I mean, it's only well, this one was a little bit longer. This was a 12-minute, whatever. It doesn't matter. That's not what's important. Yesterday, I was at 99 views at like 425. Now, all of a sudden, I'm at 94 views. Why am I losing views on my videos? What's happening? Are they deeming certain views fake? Are they views from accounts that have been banned or no longer exist in some way? Because it kind of sucks to see something like that. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, watch them reverse. I mean, it's bad enough that Not Me watches things at like double time. So he really cheats me out of those watch hours. But again, I'm not like super complaining about that. Why are we buffering so much? It can't be the new... can't be the different skin. I mean, is it that I've overworked my OBS today? Because I've worked my OBS to the bone today. I really have. Got a new YouTube series coming out starting Monday, and now I'm committing to it. By saying it out loud, I'm committing to it. New YouTube series, Off of the Bottom, or Bottoms Up. Was it Bottoms Up? Was that the... Oh, we didn't get the Groningen job. Strong reservations about our suitability to deliver the club's vision for the future. As a result of our complete lack of experience in guiding teams away from relegation. Excuse me, we took a team that almost got relegated up to Europe. We literally just did that last season. Well, if Rodolfo asks, we tried. João Pedro Musa. Still looking at this guy. Oh, he's 19. Iron-willed personality. I don't know if I've ever seen an iron-willed personality. Honestly, this kid's 19 years old, and he looks like he could be an absolute beast. You know, I'm missing some... I was missing a little information. I'm like, where's the tackling? This kid, Jose Pedro Musa, he's a Chilean international. He's capped twice for the Chilean national team at 19 years old. He's at Sporting. He's affordable. And he has altered his demands. Look at all these teams that want him. How can I not? Let's do 750 with another 750 in yearly installments. Your youth intakes are always going to be crap, man. It's sad. I feel I can get more for Jose Pedro. Okay. All right, let's try that. I can't give him all the money up front. Because I'd have to run down my... Now, if I were able to sell, say, my piece of crap, I want a better team striker, who... He rejected... We accepted it. We told him we'd sell him. We sold him, and then he said... to the team. No, we've got to keep Jose Pedro Musa. Don't care how much Rio Ave have bid. The other thing... Let's see what they say about our offer. The other thing is perhaps a loan with a option to purchase. We didn't get the standard job. We didn't get the Anderlecht job. Villarreal, nope. Sporting have delayed the decision. Mosi's very keen on joining Rio Ave. I mean, we really are. We're the best team out there. It's right here. So he's got a balanced personality, this one. Perfect, shiny, and new. All right, we've got fullback options now. Kleber is going to be joining us. Pedro Colascio, better than Saria, really. The Iron-Willed is, where is he? Iron-Willed personality on Jose Pedro Musa. Someone I'm trying to get. Go find yourself a new team. You want out? Go find yourself a new team. You feckless. I should consider maybe an intermediary. Francisco Silvera, now homegrown. Yay. All right, so Musa's got... All right, we're the only actual bid. And he's very keen on joining us. He wants to play on a regular basis for us in the Europa League, and he will. He will. He most certainly will. I will sell whoever I need to sell. I'm accepting the demands. Very interested in negotiating terms. There are no more appealing options elsewhere. There are none, I promise you. I'm not doing all of this. Holy crap, he wants... You can have the number 6 shirt. I'm not unreasonable. $20 million for a Champions League team? I'll pay you the 85 grand. $20 million. Hey, Honey Badger, welcome. I'll pay you the 9,500 with the 5% raise. How you doing, Badger? What's up? How is your stream? What's going on?
Yes, Daddy.
I'm trying to give you a shout out, but I'm being an idiot here. There we go. If you are not following Honey Badger, shame on you. Badger, tell me, what is the good word, my friend? We are probably going to be spending our second consecutive season at Rio Ave. It's only going to be the second time in the save we've spent more than 1 year. It's still on about how excited are we about developing the stadium. Game changer. Stellaris night with the homies. Nice. You put Big Man on campus through hell on your last save. It was fun. Love it. Back to FM tomorrow. New save. New USDA themed save. Funny you bring that up because I've been talking about... I've got a new YouTube save that's going to be starting on Monday. It's going to be a little more bare bones. I don't think I'm going to do as much of the crazy editing stuff that I was doing in my last save. Yeah, I mean, you can hang out with Honey Badger tomorrow because I will not be streaming. So anyone who is with me tonight, hang out with Honey Badger tomorrow. That's why you got to follow so you can be alerted. And Honey Badger is in Arizona, so he's like 3 hours behind. So he'll be on earlier than I am. more guys are in for Jabrilla Ibrahim Mosi. Like, y'all just got to stop it. Dude, he has been on my... Wait, is he on my Swifties list? I don't think he is. I was going to say, I think he's been on my list since we were at Swift Esperanza. Ooh. Guys, I kind of forgot. We probably need a better goalkeeper. Let's see what happens with this guy first. All right, these are... Oh, these are this year's. Fine, we'll trigger his extension. None of these guys are really... Yet they can all go. I'm fine with that. U19s, U23s, managers... We'll find new ones. Amar Chatello. Now he's left his agent. He's not bad. He's not 6 foot. The jumping reach is good tackling. He's making 65 a week. I'm not going to promise a loan move. Can I get you for like nothing? I can get him for like nothing. $450 a week. Time for second leg of the cup final. If you do, you win the double. Love it. So we're continuing Badger and Friends. We're going to be continuing our original Journeyman save from FM24 that we did on Twitch with Nick Bottom. Coming off of a win of the Champions League with PSG, he is going to become a crusader for the disadvantaged because he's still upset that he wasn't able to save Fulham from relegation when we took over. So he's going to make it his mission to use his experience and his reputation to try to save relegation-threatened teams. So I think... So Belgium is in, England is in the mix. We're talking just top flight. Belgium, England, Germany, France, the Netherlands, Italy, Greece, because he's a Greek international, we thought, or a Greek national. He's in the Greek Hall of Fame, so we thought that maybe it might be fun if he won something in Greece as well. And I know I'm missing Spain. Basically the big countries in Europe. There's like 7 or 8 of them maybe, and Greece. So yeah, looking forward to that. That's going to be starting up on Monday. We're going to do like kind of a bottom at Christmas type of thing and see where we go. But we're going to apply for jobs. So it's not like we're going to look at teams and just like hop in and take over. We are actually going to go through the process. We have to get the job first. And very excited about that. Player is very interested in us. I really hope he just, yeah. Youth Only Phoenix Rising from your FM23 DB, which you brought over. Love it. Is that what you're doing tomorrow? I enjoyed your Phoenix Rising streams. You only have one youth player. It's youth only save. It's just one guy running around. Which reminds me of a glitch I ran into like the last time I played EAFC. And what pissed me off is it was the final match of 4. We didn't get the Antwerp job either. They feel like we would have been an acceptable fit. But other candidates were just stronger. I will still check out the job center. So I ended up taking on a team of all goalies. But they weren't all goalies. They were like Erling Haaland was a goalkeeper. And it wasn't a problem. We were actually scoring goals for fun. But it became a problem in the second half when I committed a foul in the midfield, like that middle third. And because they were all goalkeepers, none of the opposition players would come up and take the free kick. Nobody came up and took the free kick. So I was literally just sitting there as the clock was ticking. So I missed out on getting the rewards for winning all 4 matches because of that BS. Our application for Heracles is still out there. I don't know what's going on with these other. You're tempted to drop you lower, but the money is so crap below level 2 you wouldn't survive. I understand that, man. I think we're sticking with Rio Ave. We put our feelers out, and we did not get a single job interview offer. What we did get, however, was an international job. We did get an international job. We took over Puerto Rico, and we are excited because they wanted us. They took us on. The preseason starts next week. They took us on for the World Cup qualifiers. Are we going to qualify for the World Cup? Okay, probably not. I think they're 153rd in the world. All right, enjoy your dinner, Badger. We're gonna be saying goodnight soon. Anyway, it's 11:30. We haven't even played. We haven't played a single match. We've only made it through a little over a month in game. We've made some signings. We're working on. Well, we've made some concepts of signings. Finished the cup 6-3 on aggregate for the double. Wait. So you won Serie and you won the Coppa Italia? Or was it a smaller cup? We didn't get the Heracles job. We didn't make the short list. Wow. You know what? That kind of sucks, guys. I'm not going to lie. That hurts. Oh, the Serie Cup. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's an excellent point. All right, so we need to figure out what our so Matea, Quinones, Kleber, Castro. Oh wait, Castro and Morante's loans will end. They're going to return to the club. There they are. Although Morante would like to extend. I'm okay with that. All right, CJ, have yourself a wonderful night. We're going to offer to extend that loan. Now, of course, he's going to fail to attract loan interest. That's just the way this goes. Yeah, we got Jibril Ibrahim Mosi. We knew that he wanted to join us more than anybody else. 27-year-old center back. Very excited for him to come in. Yakubu, can we... No? Nobody is... Nobody's even remotely interested in... Let's transfer list him. See if maybe we can get something. That's the worst thing, man. We had him sold. He was sold. What a bastard, man. I have to choose a Puerto Rico captain. Reasons speculate suggest the Panathinaikos may be interested in signing Yassine Tetraoui, who's worth a couple million. They might trigger his 5.25 release clause. Let's challenge. Okay, so Ricardo Rivera is the... Oh, wait, nobody is actually captain right now. See, I think Chris Connell is too young, but is Rivera going to be on the pitch? We need to take a closer look at the Puerto Rican... Well... Can we look at the squad please? Not international selection. All right. So we've got a right winger, a right left winger, very strong left foot, reasonable right. Okay, so our best player is a winger. Cannell is basically whatever we want him to be, although his dribbling ability is a bit lacking. I mean, just on the Jean-Luc, we got Jean-Luc Picard. He's not bad. Definitely our best goalkeeper. Puerto Rican and French dual national. Who does he play for? Is that Club Record? Oh, Granada. He plays for Granada in France. Wilfredo Rivera. He plays on whatever wing De Leon doesn't play on. We're definitely using wingers here, guys. Vega. Do we have any good DMs? That's the problem. I mean, we have DMs. We have guys who could play DM. Juan O'Neill. You're not terrible. I'm thinking maybe 4-2-3-1 because although he could be a regular... Do kind of like that hybrid 4-2-3-1 where we've got kind of one DM, one more defensive-minded midfielder. Maybe like an Ong King. He could also play DM. I mean, I think we've got the wingers for the wing play formation. I mean, the 4-2-3-1 doesn't really... Our best 11 would be Diaz at striker, De Leon and Rivera, with Vega, Anking, and Villafane. Wasn't really on my radar. But he's not bad with Canel, Stretch, Zulia, and Quinones with Jean-Luc in goal. Swap up some of the roles and duties. I said duties. Yeah, this is... I think I can work with this. And maybe, we'll let me save this as PR. Meanwhile, did I copy our... Oh, yeah, this is our Rio Ave. So we'll load that in as well. We'll make this the primary. Oh, we can't train anyway. But we'll have a 4-3-3 if we need it. Maybe that'll be our more defensive mind. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Who do I want as my captain then? Jean-Luc? Villafania? Yeah, Rivera's not starting for me. I think Isaac Onking. And then we'll make Wilfredo Rivera our alternate captain. Well, maybe can you... No, we'll confirm this. Ricardo Rivera is the current captain. I don't care. So far, the public's reaction has been positive. Onking is a good choice, they say. All right. Do we have a schedule yet for Puerto Rico? Yes, no, maybe so. Like, they literally just got done with a little international tournament. We probably aren't going to have matches again until the September international break, perhaps. At this point, I know absolutely nothing. You can't rely on me for any information. Anything right now is absolute 100% utter speculation. What was the final? Full-time 2-2 between Santa Fe and Atlético Nacional. Nacional on the road, picking up a point. I don't know what the table looks like, but I feel like they probably should have won. Sotelo is... Wait, what? Oh, that's Tratawi. Sotelo turns professional. That means we just signed him. We were the ones that were signing him. Ooh, it's almost time for the transfer window to open. And when the transfer window opens, then maybe we can sell the guy that wants out. And, we still need to look for a goalkeeper. Because his contract expires. Yakubu draws interest from Ruch Schorzau. Where's my interest? 575 grand? Are you joking me? Is this mother Samuel L. Jackson gonna... Not that... Just imagine Samuel L. Jackson asking the question. Is this guy gonna cost us 2 million euros? Could have had 2 million. Could have had 2.4 million or 2 million more. But he just had to say no to Guignon. And then Guignon moved on. Oh, that ticks me off. I know y'all are falling asleep. I appreciate you all being here, though. Thank you so very much. I hope you are around for the next stream. We're not leaving just yet. Except, as we go through to the 29th of June, 30th of June, like we're approaching that June, July. We're gonna be buffering a lot, I feel. Actually. Is that Tony Jameson? It is. Ooh, small reputation boost. Is it actually going to show up? Nope. Still 3-star national. Big fan of Tony Jameson. Interestingly, what Newport County, right? I think we decided that he's not fantastic, this guy. We have no scouts available. Why do we have no scouts available? How many scouts do we have? We have 3 scouts and a chief scout. Let's find another scout, shall we? We don't want coaching attributes. That's not going to help us. Mental attributes. There we go. Judging ability, judging potential. We really have fairly slim pickings, don't we? Let me try something. Get rid of that. Now, we are only looking at guys who are unemployed. All right. Daniel Pinhead. He's got fairly extensive knowledge. That is not something that we can sneeze at. Jose Pedro. Also very extensive knowledge. Interesting. All right. Not everybody knows the same areas. I think we're going to need to go with the guy who has the better judging potential. Now, I know I can have scouts for the national team. Sign him as a scout. Now, this is what I was talking about before. Like, let's see if I can get him for $500 for 4 years. No, I can't. But it's still less than he was asking. $550? It takes $550. Love it. Oh, I can't stand that. Daniel Pinheiro. How about you be a scout for the national team? I didn't even realize I could have a scout for the national team. Pinheiro declined the role with Puerto Rico. That I may need to find a Puerto Ricanian for. And then in August, we start Europa League play. How did we not get a single job interview from any of those teams? I mean, are we finally like trying to like punch above our weight? Is that it? Maybe we need to prove ourselves a little bit more. We've only won the 3rd tier of Greece. Not good enough. Oh, this is painful waiting for this. You know, here's what I'm thinking. I am thinking that we're up to 937 followers. Wait, who followed the program and how did I miss it? Nobody. Fascinating. I think this is what we're going to do. Because this is taking its sweet old time, and I'm getting a little tired. It's getting late. It's almost midnight. And I need my rest because I've got a long day tomorrow. So we're going to call it here. Sunday night should be returning for stream. We're going to kick off our season. We're also going to kick off the transfer window. We've got a bunch of moves being made. 1, 2, 3, 4 players definitively joining Rio Ave. We've got a few guys leaving. At least one, plus all the guys that we didn't re-sign. So that's interesting. And, oh, look, it's finally moving along. All right, let's see if we got a raid. Who is available to raid? Anybody playing Football Manager that isn't Davey or Stego? Chelsea Road to Glory. From Zero to Hero with Peterborough. That's Janisu. Oh, he's French. French. Let's try Chidzuggy. Have we gone to Chidzuggy before? Well, we're going to raid somebody new then. Oh, look, we finally came up. The review. Oh, so now that we have moved on, signings of the season. Look at this. Kari and Feratovic. League changes, social media, who cares? Contracts, who cares? Who cares? Neves transfer clause canceled. Well, maybe that was one we should have sold if we had the opportunity. Hey, what's up, Pixel? Good night, Pixel. Yeah, we're heading out in a minute here. But first, show me the season preview. 12th. Look at all these teams they have us, but all these teams we beat. Look at this. We're behind Gil Vicente, newly promoted. Not behind Vizela. Vizela is going to... They're going to have a rough time of it. I'm glad we made kits for them. And Gil Vicente. Maybe they already existed and I just didn't know it. Have yourselves a wonderful night, everybody. We will see you back here next time. Do we have a schedule yet for Puerto Rico? Nope, we sure don't. Have a wonderful time. Thank you so very much. I'll see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.